Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to quickly give you my watch list for today, Thursday, September 22nd, 2022. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD. And if you want to continue receiving notifications for when I post my watch list, please make sure that you are subscribed and hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get started. All right, guys, my number one watch today is Cassava Science again, and its ticker S as in Sierra, A as in Alpha, V as in Victor, A as in Alpha. And guys, I firmly believe that this is in the process of a short/gamma squeeze, and that we are going to continue to see a move upward. Yesterday, despite the market being bloody red after Powell's speech and everything, even though this went up in the start of the day, they pulled it right back down, and it pretty much consolidated the rest of the day. Yes, we were down slightly, about 3% on the day. However, it did start moving up in the after hours and is up in pre-market, and I think we're going to see a continuation today. Adder hit its 52-week low yesterday. Oops, sorry, let me bring up the chart. And that's ticker A as in Alpha, T as in Tango, E as in Echo, R as in Romeo. Guys, this is another stock that I firmly believe is going to have a massive short/gamma squeeze anytime now. The market conditions aren't helping, but I'm also seeing a pattern today where I think shorts may be starting to cover. So, their funds are going to get hurt by this, as well as, margin calls and stuff, as well as to other people if the market continues to fall. So if they're in something that, they've made a lot of money on, where money might be moving into something that's beat down hard, rather than, stocks that are at highs and blue chips that I think are going to get really wrecked by this market. And again, this may not happen for a few days, but it's coming in my opinion. But at any rate, Adder is definitely high on my list for a potential squeeze. And where it hit that 52-week low, I think that we're going to see a bounce off of that $2 range. And you're already seeing it's up 1.97% in the pre-market. Ford. Guys, again, this was beat down bad. It started making a recovery, and then you saw what happened to all blue chips yesterday after Powell's speech. Initially, stocks went up, but then they quickly came right back down, and Ford has made a double bottom. So I'm expecting a move back to the upside, but again, I am going to trade on, not just trusting that it's going to make a double bottom, because it may have more pain in sight, guys. So I want to see confirmation first. Tesla, there's rumor of a recall circulating that, all these cars need to be brought in when they do their recalls electronically. So guys, believe it or not, it's up in the pre-market after initially being pulled down. Tesla has a huge following, but I'm going to be watching this for either a move up or down. And, if you're going to play it accordingly. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Gevo. I am still waiting for this to break out of consolidation. Guys, it's been consolidating at, between basically 240 to 260 for the past week. And I expect to see it break out to one side or the other fairly soon. And I do believe this is pretty close to where Gevo bottomed. So I am looking for a move to the upside in Gevo. But again, I want confirmation of it breaking that 260 level. SPRO, guys, this Sava is number one on my list, but SPRO is number 2 today, and that's because it got excellent news. $66 million upfront agreement with GSK for their antibiotic tebipenem, and tebipenem. I'm probably saying that wrong, but anyways, they're antibiotic, and that's just the upfront fees. They're also entitled to royalties and other milestone payments. So guys, I expect SPRO, which is already up like 150% in pre-market. It may have dips where it pulls back down, but I expect this to continue in an uptrend. This is huge for this company, and just, an amazing opportunity for such a small company, and this is great. Next on my list is Bluebird Bio. Guys, check out the pattern that's formed in the past week. It looks like it's trying to form an oddly shaped inverse head and shoulders, and I'm watching for this to continue making a move to the upside. It did have a recent reverse split, and it's been trending after it got initially pulled down. It's been trending back to the upside, and I expect to see that continue. Next on my list is PSTV. Plus Therapeutics. If you follow me, you know I am a huge fan of this. They finalized their previously announced agreement with the Cancer Prevention and Research Institute of Texas. Guys, this was a huge grant that they got from them, and the fact that they're spreading this in the news again tells me that they are ready to try to send this again after taking it back down to fill the gap, and it's currently really cheap at 55 cents. Guys, easily, not necessarily that it's going to happen today, but if you're willing to hold this stock for a little bit, I started buying this stock in the $2 range and thought it was cheap then. So I'm telling you, this stock, I'm now not only do I add to my position, but I'm also swing trading it because I know it's going to make a very nice move very soon. And I love that, you know, they're finding cures for cancer. That's just something we really need. Virax. So guys, this had a huge move up in the beginning of the week, followed by a move down yesterday, but it is still in an uptrend from what it appears. It's up 10% in the pre-market, so I'm looking for the continuation of that uptrend. And guys, this is another stock that I think anything under $5 is a steal for, and will continue when I have money to add to this position if it stays under that, because I think we could easily see this go back into the 20s relatively shortly. And last but not least is FWBI. FWBI, I am looking to see if it makes a move off of this bottom. It's a double bottom, what it appears like, and appears to be forming that W. So I'm going to see if it continues up. It did try to make some interesting moves. It kind of formed that other W, that other U of the W yesterday. So I'm looking for that move to the upside. But guys, like I said, in this market, you never know. So you have to have a plan A and a plan B for what if it doesn't do what you think it's going to do. So anyways, that is my watch list for today. I want to give you one bonus as well. GOCO, G-O-C-O. This is a stock that I have been watching for some time. It seems to be consolidating between like 38 and 40 cents. And it appears to have formed a double bottom at that 38. And I'm looking for the move up and the breakout. And guys, the reason why is because I found when it's hard to buy certain stocks at the price that, you know, is a bid, even if you have it waiting all day, and you have to go up a little bit to the ask. And even sometimes at the ask, you can't get it filled and you have to go higher than that. That tells me that that stock, it may be a week away, it may be sooner, it's hard to tell. But my experience when I've noticed that in the past is that that stock's about to have a big move. And I'm not quite sure what it is that they're doing with it to hold it down. But it just tends to happen like that from my experience over the many years that I have been buying stocks. So that's something I found in GOCO, and I haven't brought it to you guys yet because it's just something that I'm watching because it really hasn't made a move. It's just consolidating. But it's definitely one I think you should keep on your radar because I do think it's about to make a move to the upside. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching and have a